Welcome back into WDHN Daytime. Now I'm here with Harry Hall with Krew of Kolosse, and we're going to be talking about the Mardi Gras parade that is happening this week. Now I've never been to one of Dothan's Mardi Gras parades, so I feel like I'm just in for the unexpected. Now, can you just tell us, how this is going to be happening, how it's going to be winding down this Saturday at the parade?
You bet. We're ramping up all week. There will be over 40 floats are in it. There'll be riders exceed 1,500 people. It is going to be a massive parade. It's going to be a big time. We plan all year long for this, and so it starts at 3:30 at the intersection of Girard and Choctaw, heads down to Girard Elementary School and turns there and goes by Evergreen Presbyterian, then up to Calvary Baptist, and then down Montezuma and out to First Methodist and works its way to Foster Street.
And are there any other activities that are going to be going on after the parade?
Absolutely, absolutely. There's an after party at the plant put on by MKOH, one of the Mardi Gras crews that parades with the Krew of Kolosse, and they sponsor that every year, so you can get those tickets on Eventbrite ahead of time. They have a band, and it's where everybody goes in their costumes from the floats after the parade to celebrate, and so that's a great event. There'll also be a lot of activities during the day leading up to the parade at different sites along the route where there are food trucks and face painters and entertainment. There's competitions, all sorts of things going on. And
the best part, the food. Is there going to be any food vendors? If so, how many food vendors are going to be there?
I didn't get a count this morning before I came, but we have food vendors at every one of the locations that have big crowd masses at the churches and some of the other spots. And so you will be able to find a food truck vendor near you. There'll be a ton of them down on Foster Street, and they shut down right before the parade comes through so they can get out of our way, which is sad because we all want a corn dog from the corn dog man. But there will be food, there'll be entertainment, there'll be so much to do. This is not just a show up at 3:30. There are people putting out chairs at 6:30 in the morning to save their spot.
And I know we mentioned a little bit before, but for the parade routes, what are going to be the specific parade routes that people are going to be expecting this Saturday with some streets being closed off? Do you know what streets will be closed off?
Well, we're staging a little bit differently this year to help. The city wanted us to do this in a way that didn't block access for first responders if someone needed help in the Garden District where we've done it in the past. We're staging at Westgate and coming in across Westgate and across the circle, and we'll be on Choctaw lined up. So you should avoid that. Anytime after about 1 o'clock on Saturday, you should not try to get on Choctaw because it will be covered up with floats and police will divert you some side streets. And then we'll go on the normal parade route that you can find on krewofkolosse.com.
And I even listed some streets right on over there to give some people some more insight of what streets to avoid on Saturday if you're trying to not be in a standstill. And also too, I know people were able to apply to have floats being involved in the parade. Is that right?
That's right.
Is it too late to add your own float?
It is too late. It is too late. Yes, we have to have that lineup figured out way in advance of this.
Oh wow! How in advance? Like how many months do you guys really plan
I want to say
this?
the cutoff was maybe 3 weeks ago.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah.
And vendors as well. Is it going to be the same for vendors, for people to apply to vendors there?
They've already got all that lined up, and we've got folks assigned to spots just so that we don't oversaturate one area with vendors and don't have any in another place. We try to spread them out along the route so everybody's got plenty to eat and do.
And I know you guys started, the first Mardi Gras parade was in 2014, is that correct?
That's correct.
Now it's been 11 years. Now, I think it's 11 years.
So 14 was the first ad hoc, throw it together, and oops, we had a parade. And then we got organized after that. So this is the 10th Krew of Kolosse Mardi Gras parade when we got organized and really built floats. And so this is the 10th.
And how did the parade when you guys first did it progress to how it is now?
I still wonder about that because there is so much energy in Dothan for this parade, and it's not just to come watch. People get involved and have tailgates. They have parties waiting on the parade. They build their weekend activities. Friends come in from out of town. We've got people visiting from all over, some from out of the country that come in to stay with friends to watch this parade. And the people who build the floats are so creative. That's what sets us apart from a lot of parades. A lot of places have one or two companies that build all their floats. These are all built by the crews that are riding them, and that's amazing because you see such different variety every float that comes by.
Yeah. And that's a lot of dedication, a lot of entertainment happening that everybody needs to get to this Saturday at 3:30. Is that right?
That's be in place by 3:30. We start to roll.
Yep, this Saturday, 3:30 to Mardi Gras Parade. You know, it's like we were just talking about, it's like the Super Bowl of Dothan this Saturday, getting ready for the big day, and everybody has to get down there. If it's your first time, your third time, your second time, get down there and have a good time.
As we like to say, it's the happiest day in Dothan.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we do have more news and weather coming back on Daytime for you guys. Your time is 11:34. It's 69 degrees outside. Just stay with us.